Oh. Cut. Thank you guys. Let's go. It's a little longer than I thought it would be. I know it is. Yeah, I decided to call it a night early. We decided to just put the rave at the TV, on the TV, just because. But anyways, my trip to the biggest little fur con has finally come to an end. And I got to say, I had tons of fun. This is one of the greatest weekends I've ever had on a trip. I really have a great time here. I met so many new people, great, amazing people. I was able to meet old friends that I met on other cons, and also we did some new stuff, such as going to the arcade and try out new panels as well. I really had a lot of fun here, and I really love it here. I hope I will come here next year and have the same or better experience as this year. So, just any other further ado, where I will end my video with a room review. So the rating of this room review I will give is a 4.3 stars. To be honest with you, I really love this design. I actually grew to it, and I think this is a room I hope I could get next year as well. But it's not fair to say that this year was better than last year, because last year we got an older version compared to right now. So I would not say they have improved, but I can't totally conclude on that. I gotta say, I really love this room. I've grown into the design. It reads really well. It really feels like home, and I really love it here. However, the reason why I give this room a 4.3 stars has to do because of other experience that had an impact of my time here at the biggest little fur con. So to start off, one thing is the towels. Yes, I actually found stains, and even red stains, which might be blood, on a brand new towels. I literally just grabbed a towel from a batch of new towels, and I saw that the moment I was about to dry my hands. So I'm gonna cut to that part and show you what I mean. So I figured it was too good to be true. This is barely a brand new towel I just pulled out, and there was red stain on it. Clearly I can see on the camera this time, but it's the fact that it's like a bloodborne pathogen. And there's another one right there. I don't know what that is. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to wash my hands again.
This is a towel I barely just pulled out, and when I unwrapped it, I saw this. It's not really looking good for this room at this point, or especially if they call themselves a resort.
The reason why I don't really like seeing stains on towels has to do because it has to do with the pathogen risk, especially that in this case it was a blood-borne pathogen risk if that red stain was blood. So I really didn't appreciate grabbing the towel, realizing that it was stains on it, or even worse, blood or whatever it is. Another complaint about this place has to do with its location. We're literally in the middle of nowhere. So much so that the only way we get food around here was either in a hotel or get food and just a couple blocks away to Walmart. The nearest restaurant we're able to find is actually McDonald's, which actually would take us 22-minute walk just to go all over there and come back just for food. So it's really inconvenient, so we have no choice but to be forced to actually buy food, very expensive food here, that's either average or mediocre at best. So I would say this is actually one of the most expensive cons I ever been to when it comes to food and necessaries that I need to survive throughout the trip, compared to all the other cons I've been to previously. I want to shout out to this guy who was willing to pay for the food when I was actually there, getting food from one of the vendors downstairs, who was willing to actually allow me to get free food, which I was not able to see him well or able to talk to him that much, but I'm really thankful. Thank you so much for offering a free meal. It really meant a lot to me. And shout out to the person that's with me who actually also helped out with the food stuff too as well. So what makes this resort better than the last resort any other resorts I've been to, is the fact that this whole resort was really flexible. The fact that they, rather than charging me both the resort fee and the accidental fee, which usually accidental fees usually comes back to you right after the trip if there's no any damages or messes that you made in the room whatsoever. Usually those fees usually come back or return back to the person. But what I really appreciate about the resort is the fact that they're willing to actually, you just only charge me an accidental fee. If nothing happens, they just change it to resort fee, which actually allows me to save money rather than actually spend all at both accidental and resort fee. And that's the problem I had with my last resort trip I've been to, which is the Strap in Las Vegas. Even though I got the accidental fee back, it's the fact that I need the money during the trip, and they are holding my money while I'm actually going out there doing my own thing, which I really appreciate with this hotel policy of their willingness to do something like that. So that's a shout out for this resort as well. Oh yeah, one more thing before I end the video. I got a brand new plushie that I want to bring with me to these future trips from now on. Her name is Ashley Thal. So we did look up at the con website, and as a matter of fact, her name is Thyron Purge. There you go. Her name is Ashley Thyron Purge. She's a Sorgo. She's actually I think one of the characters that they have at this con. She's only able to be purchased at this con only. The reason why I decided to buy her was because you only could get her here. I decided to get her, especially she's on I think limited supplies of her. So I decided to get this plushie, and just like anyone else who brings that plushie with them, especially in the furry fandom, I decided she would be the one. Oh yeah, one more thing. Remember I mentioned about the broken lamp? As a matter of fact, it was not broken this whole entire time. The reason why it turns off has to do because that light is actually connected to a power source over here. And the only way the light was going to be able to turn on is if that thing was on. I did not know that. And when I first came to this room, I didn't even saw the switch. So I was there being stupid, trying to turn on the light, when reality is I should have turned that power source, and the light would have turned on itself. That power source down there is actually connected to the switch over there. That's the reason why it was not wanting to turn on. So yeah, I was an idiot. So anyways, for those who made it this far to my videos, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the support and love you guys give to my videos. And those who are not subscribed, I still want to say thank you so much for watching this video regardless. And all the people in the furry fandom that I met and crossed during this journey, I love you guys all so much, and thank you so much for making me feel welcome. Further ado, I wish you all a very good night, because it's time for me to pack up and go to sleep while the rave is still going on. So, goodbye.